we're different type of people. White people cook something, our people cook something. I'm trying to be as I'm just trying to be plain as possible. When we cook, what's the difference between your mama cooking something and Becky mama cooking something? It ain't me. Everybody know that. That's common sense. Well, the problem is, everybody didn't put their hands on your book, on your history. Now you think, well, it's for them too. The Bible ain't never taught. You see, I say all men are from the ground. All men brown, black. So, who is this talking about? I don't like other people. Get the hell away from me. Jesus said that. Can I show y'all? Jesus said that. He said, I only came and died so that y'all can live forever. I'm not here to help nobody but my people. But my people. But my people. I don't care if a white man come up here. We're not gonna whoop on him. It ain't no like we gonna show. We don't hate nobody. God do though. God do. That's in the Bible. Right. You have the opportunity to repent and receive eternal life and be saved from that destruction. You know, in church we always talk, I'm saved and all that nonsense. Saved from what? You're a slave in America. What are you saved from? What does that mean? It's idiotic. It's stupid. Because we were taught idiocracy and stupidity so that we never wake up to who we are and what we're supposed to be doing as Israelites. Watch this.
Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
So I told you, mark what I'm saying. Everybody, just like me, I'm not saying something that I haven't gone through myself. I've been doing this for what, 13 years now? I know because I went through it. I know thousands of brothers that went through it. You have a choice to make. You didn't just stumble upon, the brother, all right, let me go here. You got to say for a second so we get on. That's what you think. God did that. And everybody here, including me, has a choice to make. Right. We got a choice to make. We going to keep the commandments or we going to continue in our way. Continue doing what we've been doing. You was not called here to be a nigga in Richmond. That's not why you was called to this earth, to this planet. That's not why you was called here. You were called here to rule this earth and this planet by the power of God. That's why your name is Israel. That's why. Not for nothing. You know, we got a lot of names for nothing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Mercedes, that just mean a car. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us be named for nothing because we don't know no better. I ain't trying to, but we don't know no better. But our name has a meaning. It means something. You understand? It means something. Ain't no religion, ain't no, because that's in your blood. This ain't with your hope or your soul and your spirit. This is your blood. Right. Your race. Where we at?
That was it.
Read it again.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
It's going to happen. And you're going to, damn. He said I got a choice to make. It's going to happen. Watch this.
Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Mm-hmm. Go back. Not a pastor, not a Christian church, a prophet of God. Right. For too long we've been lied to by lying prophets. Right. By prophets for hire. We've been lied to our whole life for niggas in suits taking your money. They tell you the best lie or whatever lie it takes to get your last up out of you. The last up out of your mama and your grandma. The white bill don't matter. Sow a seed and a seed will be sown unto you. That's all. Okay, what does that mean? Right. What does that mean? And for 400 years, we've had Christian church. Yep. I look around and we worse off now than we was in slavery. At least in slavery, I didn't hate you and you didn't hate me. Yeah, no matter what bad we going through it together, bro. You got me, I got you. I got you, yeah, I got you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We worse off now than we've ever been. Right. We ain't never been this bad, ever. Read.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Now, no, it's a lot of animals, right? A lot of animal variety. this said ox and ass, like a donkey, right? You know it's particular about these two animals that the Lord chose to use for examples to teach his sons. Those are two dumbass animals. They stupid. That's what read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner.
That's very particular. The ox. Look up an ox. And then look up, isn't ox known for its intelligence? The internet will tell you no. In fact, it is very goofy and clumsy. The ass is very stubborn and rebellious. That's why you might be called a jackass by grandma for when you act bad. Boy, you acting like a jackass. Something like that. Y'all heard that before. That's what that means. Read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel,
but the actual sons and children of God,
doth not know.
Don't know. You don't know your owner or your crib. What's the crib? And you didn't know that was in the Bible neither. What we call the house. That's the crib. That's in the. That's just another clue in there that God is a black man. Christ is a black man. This Bible is our history. Read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
Our people don't know who they are, and most of them don't even care. Don't even consider it. Don't even consider it. That's us. Everybody else in the library, they read, they studying. Interesting. So we actually hail from the Caucasus Mountains. Wow, of Georgia, Russia. We just don't know where we come from. You say slavery. My brother said slavery. So you got a spark going, right? Slave, we are the children of slaves. Facts. Facts, but where them slaves come from, my brother? Africa, but where? Galatians 4:26, I'm gonna show you. You got that spark going. Don't let it die. Soon as we leave, you know what's gonna happen? The world gonna right back down on you. Right back down. That's why the Bible says, forsake not the assembling of yourselves together as the manner of some are, but rather exhorting one another as you see, and all the more as you see that day approaching. That's what the Bible says. We ain't never apart. Every day, all day. All day. We with the we like this every single day. This regular life. This ain't a show. This ain't just for church. This is life. Watch this.
Galatians chapter 4 verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So what's our motherland? Read it again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
What's the motherland? Huh? Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the motherland. But Jerusalem is a part of Africa. They lie now and say Middle East. It's not there's no such thing as the Middle East. That word was created in 1820.
Right.
There's no such thing as the Middle East. That's Africa. All right? Go back to where it was. Isaiah. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. Sinful nation.
That's what God calls us, a sinful nation. A sinful nation. You know what our accolades are? Our achievements are? Sliding on our brother or sister. I know a young lady I went to school with, her son killed her because he couldn't go hang out with what she thought was a gang. I still personally don't know. I ain't gonna speak that like I know. But he couldn't go hang out with his homie, young man, he was 14 or 15. Killed his mama, his own mama that took care of him. She said, you can't, it's too late to be going out. You ain't going nowhere. What do you? So he used a gun that one of his friends gave him and killed his mother in the house she raised him in. That is dumb. But we gotta take that. We gotta take, that's the type of things our people are into nowadays. That's why we have to come back to this. What are we doing out here? What else we got? We tried Islam, been doing that since the sub-Saharan slave trade. Before you came as slaves to the white man here to America, you was in Islam. 800 AD, 800 AD through 1400s, you was an Islam, you was a Moor. Everybody heard of the Moors, right? Yeah, some of us proud to be Moors, right? That word means nigga. That's what that means. That's what the Arabs called you before you were called a nigga. The Arabs, as their slaves, called you a Moor. Now you think that Moor means you're smart. You have a science that nobody understands but you. And other people that wear a funny hat and call themselves Moors. Moors means nigga, means black. That's what it means. And I ain't talking about how we say nigga. I'm talking about the one with the hard R at the end. That's what Moor means. It's the same word. But if we don't know, we gonna walk around calling ourselves that, calling each other that. Our people don't know, neither do we consider. We don't care. Nigga, you ain't talking about getting no money? Nigga, I ain't trying to. We don't know, and we don't care. You was broke before I started talking. Why it matter that I ain't talking about getting no money? Why that matter? Think about that. The Lord is identifying a very specific people. Very specific. Hosea 4:1. Very, very specific people. He only took this whole Bible only talking about us. They ain't talking about nobody else. I don't care what part of it you're reading. It ain't talking about nobody else. Watch this, read.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
It's Israel. Whoever read the Bible, had the Bible read to you, or no, a little bit here and there, right? You ever hear about anybody but Israel? Tell me about somebody else in the Bible. Who? Say it again. Adam, who were they? They were the father of Israel. They were the father of Israel, right? Sirach chapter 33. I'll show you real quick. Sirach chapter 33, verse 12. I'm gonna show you. That's before he was born. You had Adam and Eve. That's one of his mothers. That's his foremother. So it's a line, like a family line, right? So you had Adam and Eve. Then you had, Adam and Eve, Noah. That's way later. That's thousands of years later. But that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them. That's thousands of years later, though. Like thousands of years later. You had Adam and Eve. Then you had Noah. Then you had Abraham. You had Adam and Eve. Then you had Noah. Then you had Shem. Then you had Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. That's our line. Jacob's name was changed to this right here. This is Jacob. So when you see Jacob in the Bible, this is the same person. You understand? Just like you see Benjamin, that was one of his sons. Son of the right, that means Benjamin. You understand? Ben-Amin. That's his mama called him that. Like, you know, your mama, that's a little nook, something like that. So you see Ben-Amin as one of his sons, like a nickname his mother called him, right? His mother called him that, right? That was his nickname his mother called him. Watch this.
Sirach chapter 33, verse 11. In much knowledge the Lord has divided them and made their ways diverse.
So a lot of people came from Adam, right? But we are divided and our ways are different. We're different type of people. White people cook something, our people cook something. I'm trying to be as I'm just trying to be plain as possible. When we cook, what's the difference between your mama cooking something and Becky mama cooking something? It ain't me. Everybody know that. That's common sense. Our ways are different. We are different people. We're different. Why they don't wear their hair like this? Why we only do that? Why? We different. It ain't racist. It just is what it is. I ain't telling them that you do this and they do that. It is what it is, right? Watch this.
Some of them hath he blessed.
Now some of them that come from Adam hath he blessed. Go back to verse 9 so they know it's Adam and Eve. Sure. I don't want y'all to think I'm making something up because pastors be making stuff up. Churches be making stuff up. Imams be making stuff up. I don't want y'all to think, oh, he's just saying what his opinion is. Read the Bible.
Verse 10. And all men are from the ground.
All men are from the ground, right? So the ground, that's okay. Let me break this down a little bit. The ground. What color is the ground? It's talking about the dirt. What color is dirt? It's brown. And the deeper you go to what? The deeper you go into the soil, the darker it gets. So it don't matter what dirt or the ground we talking about. It's talking about what people? Black people. The problem is everybody didn't put their hands on your book, on your history. Now you think, well, it's for them too. The Bible ain't never taught. You see I say all men are from the ground? Are all men brown, black? So, who is this talking about? Us. We're going to get that Christ said that too. Jesus, you believe Jesus said that too? I don't like other people, get the hell away from me. Jesus said that. Can I show y'all? Jesus said that. He said, I only came and died so that y'all can live forever. Yeah.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but you can do one more.
I got you. Watch this.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Verse 20.
So they get the story.
These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed.
They said they question Christ after me.
It's a verse 21.
21, read that.
Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord.
So a woman of Canaan out of the same coast is talking about another race of people. Different people. Watch this.
Thou son of David, my daughter is grievous.
Christ is the son of, you remember King David? Everybody know who King David is? That was a king. He had a son named Solomon. And from Solomon, fast forward a few generations, Christ was born, right? Watch this.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
So now Christ was on the scene. He's healing everybody. He raised Lazarus from the dead. Y'all remember. Turned water into wine at the wedding feast, right? Healed many people. The lame, the people who they couldn't walk, he made them walk. People couldn't see, he cured, he made them see. All of that, right? So now she's like, yo, this woman of another people, she's like, yo, my daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. She possessed. Nowadays we would call that like, autism, Down syndrome, stuff like that, right? They don't know how to control themselves, right? So watch this, read.
But he answered not a word.
He didn't care. What does it mean if you ignore somebody? Somebody talking to you, just ignore them. Huh?
Cold shoulder.
You don't care. It's a cold shoulder, right? Watch this.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she cried after us.
Yo, Christ, get her out of here. She was. We told her to get the hell on when she was out there messing with us, because the disciples could heal also, or the disciples could bring somebody. That was his circle. Right? You couldn't get to Christ without going through his disciples. This woman was diligent, and she got her way through. She got through to Christ. Watch this.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So she like, yo, my daughter is vexed with a demon. Please help me. I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep. I'm not here to help nobody but my people. But my people. But my people. I don't care if a white man come up here. We're not gonna whoop on him. It ain't no like we gonna show. We don't hate nobody. God do though. God do. That's in the Bible.
Right.
That's in the Bible. And what's the problem if I'm just talking to my brothers? They seem to be doing all right. They not killing each other. If they have a war, it's because they got a damn military. Where's yours? You know who speak for you? You know who speak for you in the seat of nations? The House of Nations? The white man. Trump go sit down for you. He say, no, this is what my niggas need. And nothing else. This is what we gonna do to them or for them. And nothing else. Now, which one of our people speak for us in the House of Nations?
None of that.
None. So we can cry, all nations fighting against each other, all that. Yeah, the Lord is doing all of that. But they got an army to fight with. Where's your army? We ain't got no army. Where's your wealth? You ain't got no wealth. Watch this, read.
Verse 25. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meat.
It is not, the word meat means, it don't just mean like flesh. The word meat means good. It is not good, come on,
to take the children's bread.
Who are the children? Huh? Us, the children of Israel. It's not good for me to take the children's bread, meaning blessings, come on,
and to cast it to dogs.
What did he call this woman? What did he call this woman here?
He said dogs.
Dogs. I didn't say it, the Bible said it. Dogs. Dogs. That's not, he said it's not good for me to sit up here and bless dogs. It's not, that's not good. When you read Revelation chapter 22, verse 12 down, it tells you that the only thing that'll be outside are us that don't get our minds right, outside of the kingdom of heaven, right? Only people that's going to be outside of the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be us that don't get our mind right, and dogs. Now, what problem the Lord got with dogs? He created dogs. They animals. Man's best friend, all that. Oftentimes, a dog is more loyalty than anybody, right? What problem? He ain't talking about no animal. He talking about other nations. He talking about other nations. I'm being nice. He talking about other nations. That's what we talking about. I didn't write the Bible, but it's in it. One thing I do with this Bible is follow it, study it, obey it, and that's it. All right, we'll go back. Go back. They safer here than any one of y'all. That's why y'all looking. That's why y'all all like that. Yeah, we only do bad to each other. Watch this.
So chapter 33 and verse 12.
Go to. Oh yeah. Come on.
Some of them hath he blessed. And
why are they here? Y'all gotta ask yourself that. Y'all gotta ask. That's a question for y'all. I don't live here. I live with 757. That's a question for y'all. Go ahead.
And exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
So, not all men come from Adam, even the white men. They come from Adam. They weren't always white, but they come from Adam. And when they began to be evil, when they began to take that was from the beginning. They was evil from the beginning. He created them that way. He made them that way, just like that. But we're the blessed people, and we're different. Our ways are different. Right? Now go back to Hosea 4:1. I'm going to show you. Who's the black man in the Bible? Watch this.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
There you go again. No matter where you go in this Bible, who is he talking to? Us, children of Israel. Watch this.
For the Lord hath a controversy with thee, with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth.
There's no truth.
Nor mercy.
No mercy. Who's more merciless than the black man? You right, but he talking about the people of the land. He talk. Where the white man in our hood? In our hood, where he at? Huh? He in the store. He owned everything. Bro, that's facts. That's facts. He owned everything. But this is talking about where mercy can be extended, where mercy can be rejected. Who's more merciless to their own selves than a black man and woman?
Right.
Nobody. Nobody. We cry when the police shoot us for no reason. We cry about George Floyd, and that was sad. That was horrible. And Edomite gonna pay. The Lord gonna deal with him personally. Mark them words. We kill way more. We lay way more of each other down than that cop did.
Chavis.
Huh? Chavis. That cop Chavis that killed George Floyd. All the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Why are we crying about that? We kill each other like daily. Like we do way more numbers than police. What are we crying for? What are we crying for? It's fake. Fake. Black people fake and liars. That's what we do. We lie and then we say we good people. We holy. Oh, he didn't deserve it. He's a good, but no, it's a monster. It's a monster. His children monsters. I'm a monster. You a monster. We monsters. That's what why we sitting here lying? Why are we lying? That's the problem God got with us. And it's going to get worse. Trump about to get, y'all think y'all tough? Trump about to show everybody what's up. He about to show everybody what's up. Y'all can see the first thing he doing is destabilizing the powerhouse of the black community, which is the black woman. Mama. He destabilizing mama. Mama, you got to get your ass out and get a job now. Ain't no more Section 8. Ain't no more welfare. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He destabilizing the foundation of the black community, which is the black woman at this point. Should have never been that way, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But watch this. Read it again.
There is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying.
Who said, man, I swear to God. Who talk like that? Man, on the homies, man. On my mama. That's how we talk. The white man don't talk like that.
Right.
That's who talk like that. Who the Lord talking about? Now watch this.
And lying, and killing,
And lying, and what?
and killing, and stealing,
And stealing.
and committing adultery.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's adultery.
Right.
Everybody walk around singing that dumb mess, dancing to that foolishness. That's adultery.
Right.
That's adultery. That's evil as hell. That's no different than murder. That's no different than stealing. That's no different than any evil. That's adultery.
Right.
No, that's your girl. Go get your own. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? That's adultery. Come on.
And they break out,
They break out in a fight.
and blood touches blood.
Now I gotta kill you. Now you gotta kill me. Blood touches blood. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. What other people is there what other communities is there a white on white crime? Is there a China on China crime? Japan on Japan crime? But what's a black on black crime? That's just everyday life. That's just life. That's just life. This only applies to our people. And it's because of these things, and the Lord is telling you plain the issue that he got with you. Plain and simple.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.